Hey folks, I'm glad you're here. My name is Chris, and this is the Sons of Sever YouTube channel where there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad gear. Today, my brother Eric and I are going to be talking about the Splay Rev, specifically the all-new Splay Rev canvas. We've already done a full review on the original Rev. If you haven't watched that, make sure to go and check that out. This is kind of meant to be like a toe-to-toe in that we want to help you figure out which Rev you should get, the original or the all-new canvas. The big difference is obviously going to be with the Rev canvas that the upper is completely made of cotton canvas. The thing to understand here is this is not a full-blown toe-to-toe because these shoes really aren't all that different, and we're going to get into that as we start talking about them. But again, we do want to help you figure out which Rev should you choose if you can only choose one. There's timestamps down in the description if you want to jump around to different parts of the video, and if there's anything that we don't mention in this video you wanted to know, make sure to let us know down in the comment section and we'll try to answer all of your questions. We want to let you know we are going to be at the Barefoot Expo in May. If you're going to be there too, make sure to flag us down. We'd love to meet you, but if you're not going to be there, don't worry, we have you covered. We are going to be there doing interviews, going booth to booth, talking to all the companies that are there about their products, anything new they have coming out, so that it can be as if you are there. We are going to be editing like crazy and trying to post those in real time as much as possible. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that so you don't miss any of that content. But for now, I'm going to pass things over to Eric to get into his first comparison that he wants to make when it comes to considering the Rev canvas versus the original Rev.
Okay, so the big difference between the shoes that I'm going to talk about here is that the original Rev has suede accents on it, while the all-new canvas one only is made up of canvas. So the suede accents on this one are on the heel and where the eyelets are. Now, when you're thinking about either one of these and you're considering the materials, I would say for real skaters, for guys who are actually taking this to a skate park and who are really going hard on these things, the original Rev is going to be better for you because it does have the suede, and I know that suede is a preferred material for you. For anybody who just wants these things because they like the way that they look, then the canvas one is going to get the job done. Now again, we're not skaters. You can see all this B-roll of us like electric longboarding and longboarding with these things, so we're definitely not beating them up the way that real skaters are going to. But I will say that we got invited to go to the photo shoot for the Rev canvas, and there were a bunch of guys there who are real skaters and that have been putting these shoes through their paces. They're taking a beating, and I think that they're doing a really good job. There's a handful of different reviews out there now from guys who are actually skating in these things, and from what I've seen so far, they've been holding up. So for anybody out there who is looking at this as a skate shoe, I would definitely go search for those other reviews. They do a really good job of showing you how well these things are holding up to those harsh conditions that skaters put them through.
I want to start off by keying in on some key similarities between these that I think are important to me, things that were in the original that are consistent in the canvas. I love these shoes for lifting. They're both fantastic for it in general. Between the extremely wide toe box and the extreme flatness of these shoes, I'm a huge fan of these when it comes to lifting and other exercise related movements.
Okay, so another minor difference between the two shoes is the original Rev comes in at $88, while the all-new cotton canvas one comes in at $78, which all in all is a very affordable barefoot shoe when you compare it to other stuff that's out there on the market. So again, if you're not looking at this as an actual skate shoe, then I would definitely suggest saving those $10. You can also save another 10% with our discount code that's in the description of this video, and get yourself a very well priced, awesome looking pair of barefoot shoes. I love the styling on these things. I've always said that these are my replacement for Vans, which was really hard for me to give up when I switched into barefoot shoes. I'm so happy that Splay is doing what they're doing. And again, these ones come in at a really good price. So $10 cheaper than the original one. And again, you can get a discount through us.
An obvious similarity for these shoes is going to be their toe box. A toe box I absolutely love for a bunch of things. I've already shown you me lifting weights in it. Now you're gonna see how this toe box helps me control tight turns. The drone is not going to keep up very well, and that's okay. It doesn't need to. One more turn here. I love how much control I have over lots of different kinds of movements when I am wearing a Splay toe box in general. But the other advantage of this specific shoe is going to be that it's all canvas. So it's going to be a little bit lighter and a little bit more flexible than the first version of the Rev, which is going to make it just a little bit better when it comes to more athletic endeavors.
One last consideration to think of with the all-new Rev canvas, and that is that I think the colorways that they put out with the new one are better than the original ones. So Chris has that really cool royal blue. I'm really digging this one that I picked up that's just the black and white variation here. Not to say that I don't really love my black and gum original Rev, because I really do, but I do think that they got a little bit more creative and they did a better job with the colorways for the all-new canvas version, and I hope that they keep pushing that boundary as well. I'd love to have a red pair. I'd even go for like a green pair. If they could get some crazy patterns and stuff on here, that would be very welcome. I would love more colorways and more fun with the way that these things look.
Before we get into our final opinion on which of these revs we would choose if we could only choose one, we do want to mention we have a link to the Splay website down in the description and a discount code to save you some money. They are very affordable shoes in general compared to other barefoot shoes in the space, and we think they nail a lot of the most important features when it comes to a good barefoot shoe. They are zero drop, they are minimal, they all have a nice wide toe box, and they're really good looking. So use that link to get over to their website and make sure to use our discount code to save yourself more money than you're already saving by going with Splay in the first place. We always love to tell people about Creeper's toe socks. They are our favorite toe socks on the market, and if you are using barefoot shoes, you should be wearing toe socks so that you can use all of the nice roomy toe box in your barefoot shoes. Creepers is our favorite because they hit the right balance of durability, comfort, and versatility. Versatility because you can wear them on colder days and they'll keep your feet warm, or you can wear them on warmer days and they will let your feet breathe. They're also extremely soft to the touch, so very nice and comfortable for your feet, and they last a really long time. They are the only pair of toe socks that we have found to hit all three of those points really, really well without compromising on any of the other ones. We have a link down in the description that will take you over to the Creepers website, and it will auto apply a 10% off discount code if you want to grab a pair.
Okay, just a note for the sizing on these guys. So I got this in a size 9, which I'm typically in with Splay and most other brands, but this one does feel a little bit short to me. Do you think that's because my heel isn't getting locked all the way back? Like if I take the time to push my heel all the way back, like while I'm sitting, then my toe does seem to have enough space, but I think that I probably could have gone a size up. So I think if you are in between sizes, size up on these guys. And then one last note, when we did the review for the original Rev, we talked about how difficult it was to get onto your foot, and everybody is always telling us get some bungee laces, get some elastic ones because that'll solve the problem. I wasn't totally convinced that that would solve the problem 100%, but we finally did get some elastic laces. It's what I've got on this one right now, and it has totally solved the problem. These are super easy to get on now, but they stay secure on your foot, so we would definitely suggest if you're getting the high top one, find yourself some good elastic laces, throw those things on there, and then it's a dream to slip your foot in and out of it.
Eric and I felt like there were subtle enough differences between these two shoes that honestly, you could get all the technical information that you need to from our review of the original Rev. So it was hard for us to justify doing a whole in-depth review for the new Rev canvas when the differences are so subtle, but we think it is important for you to consider these things when deciding which one would you rather buy if you're only planning on grabbing one. As for me, I personally prefer the Rev canvas. The reasons are super subtle and honestly almost negligible, but the all canvas upper is a little bit more flexible and pliable, which is something I definitely value. I also think that they came out with some much better colorways this time around. There were a couple that I really liked, including the Barcelona, which I do have, but I think that the solid colorways that they chose to release the canvas in, I think they're all really good and clean looking, especially this gorgeous royal blue. So for those tiny reasons, I would 100% choose the Rev canvas. If you're interested in grabbing a pair, which I would recommend, they're only $78, and we have a discount code down in the description, so make sure to use the link down in the description to get over to their website, and then use that discount code at checkout to save yourself a little bit more money.
Alright, so when it comes to suggesting one over the other, the original or the all-new, all cotton canvas rev. Which one do I think that you should go for? I think if you're picking this up as an actual skate shoe because you are a skater and you're gonna take it and you're gonna go beat it up, get the original. I think that you will like the suede accents that it has. It'll give you a little bit more durability. I think if you're just picking this up because it's a shoe that you like aesthetically, because it looks like a Vans and you want to replace those, then just go with the cotton canvas one. It's got better colors, it's $10 cheaper, and all in all, cotton canvas is a durable material. It's not like it's going to be that much less durable than the original with those suede accents on it. I don't think there's going to be a huge difference for most people. Again, I think the big difference is if you're actually picking this thing up for skating.
Folks, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. All those things really help the channel out. If you're interested in any of the products that we talked about in this video, there will be links to them down in the description. If we have discount codes for any of those companies, they will be featured with the links. If you want to get more content from us, there are 3 different places you can get it. The first one is Patreon, where for $1 a month, you can get exclusive behind-the-scenes content we don't post anywhere else. If you want to be most up to date with what we are working on, make sure to follow us on Instagram, where we are constantly posting unboxing videos. Go follow us on Strava if you're interested in seeing mini reviews in real time of the products we're using and what we're using them for. Strava allows you to track and post about your different activities. We track and post about our runs, trail runs, hikes, paddleboarding, and weightlifting, and we do little mini reviews on the products we're using during those activities. Go follow us there, and we will follow you back. We appreciate your view, and as always, we will catch you in the mountains.